All right, so in today's video, we are going to go over this Ego 10-inch oscillating misting fan, model FN1000. This is a Lowe's sponsored product. Normally what I do, I order online, use my Lowe's credit card, get 5% discount. Once ready, pick up headache free. Now this unit has up to 1700 CFMs with 20 mile an hour speeds with 6 settings. You do have 5-year warranty on the unit. IPX4 weather resistant construction. You do have Ego's Connect app that you could control the oscillation and the misting, the speeds. You do have an up to 60 hours of runtime with a 5-amp battery on the low setting. So we're gonna go ahead and take it out for a little test run, go over the pros and the cons. So if you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Now you can use these for tailgating, take it to a job site, take it to the beach. You know, hurricane comes, you know, you run out of power, great fan since it has the oscillation option. And you know, if you want to take it outside in the pool when it's really hot in the summertime, you do have the misting capabilities, and you can hook it up to the water hose or you can put it on top of a bucket. So I'm going to show you how all that works. So, all right, so let's see what comes in the box. All right, so you have your manual. The actual tilt, it's manual. You do have a handle up top to carry it. Okay, and you have your jets on both sides, and that you do have 3 settings. You have your oscillation also. And back here you have your port, very easy. You have like a little spring cover, covers the terminals. So this is a 5-amp battery, and you still have a little bit of room to put the bigger ones, probably up to 10 or perhaps a 12-amp battery. To release it, just hit this lever, and super easy. All right, so the bottom view, you have your hose. This is kind of like your pickup hose, and you have a little filter. You could take off and clean if anything. Has a little foam in there. You got another filter there. So that's if you want to put it inside the bucket, or if you want to use it with a different type of source like your water hose, put this adapter on. It does have like a little pinning jet in there. You don't want to put too much water pressure, so I guess it actually regulates the pressure going in. All right, so if you're not using it, you just put it back in its location, and you put back your little filter. And this is what's going to go inside your bucket. We got probably about 2 feet or so of the hose. All right, so this is your controls. You have your power button, minus and plus, and you have your turbo. Here you have your mist setting, and this is for oscillation. So level 1, you have 60, 120, or 180 degrees. So that'll do 60 degrees. All right, let's go to 120. And let's do 180. Perfect. So if you hit it again, goes to the middle. You hear the little motor. All right, so let's see how, more or less, how loud it gets. Got about 62.5 decibels on high. Let's try turbo. All right, we got about 68.7 decibels. And you know, mind you, this is literally right next to it, so the further away you get, the quieter it is. But it's a very pleasant sound, even on high. All right, let's try it out without the battery. See if you can see the numbers. All right, we got 10 pounds, 7.7 ounces with a 5-amp battery. We got 15 pounds, 6.4 ounces with a 5 amp battery. All right, so once you install your app, Eagle Connect, go ahead and go to your home, log in. These are all my Eagle registered products. Simply you're gonna go ahead and turn on your fan. And there it goes. So I found the FN 1000. Okay, so it's already on. All right, so let's go ahead and press the power button for 3 seconds to turn on the Bluetooth. And you're gonna see the power button blinking, confirm. Says the device connecting. And that's it. So I'll register in a bit, but here we go. You can see it on the screen. I can control it. Right now it's on. Let's see if I can turn it off. And there it goes. It's turned off. Let's go ahead and turn it back on. And there you go. It's on. Speed 3. Speed 5. Turbo. Back to speed 1. And you can register, you can do the mist, medium, high, turn it off, oscillating angle, gives you 60, 120, or 180. So you can see it's moving already. Seems like it moves a little faster on 180 than 60. And then you have your scheduled shutdown, which is pretty cool. So you want to shut it down an hour. Let's see how, oh, that's pretty good. So you could go 12 hours, 50 minutes. It's pretty neat. And there you have it. If you turn off your oscillating, it goes back to square one. And there is everything you need. And we turn it off. All right, so once you have put your fan on top of whatever water source you want, in this case, it's going to be the bucket. You're going to select your Eagle app if you want to use the app, or manually use the front little buttons. Turn on your fan. Go ahead and turn on your mist. Might take a second or two to pick up the water from the line. Pick whichever one, if you want low, medium, or high. You're gonna do your oscillating. You could do your 60 degree, 120 degree, or your 180 degree. Once you turn off the mist, the oscillating goes right back. All right, so to be able to use the water hose, you're gonna remove the filter. You're gonna grab your adapter from the bottom. I recommend getting one of these little adapters to turn on and off the water. So once you open it, you see the mist coming out. It's not as strong, but it is on. So once you turn on the fan and turn on the mist itself, then it will be much stronger. So let's turn on the fan. And let's turn on the mist. You see how much stronger it is? I'm gonna go to the medium, the high, as you can see, working nicely. Then you pick whatever oscillating angle works for you. Perfect. And if you turn off your mist, a little bit will still come out. All right, so once you put the hose in the pool, you're gonna grab your app and same thing, turn on the fan again. If you wanna do turbo, hang out by the pool, turn on the mist, put it on desired strength, turn on the oscillating, and pick whatever angle you want and enjoy the fan. So you could be pretty much all around it. I could feel the mist all the way where I'm at behind the camera. And you can pretty much enjoy it. Alright guys, if you have any questions or comments, definitely put them down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the fan, if you have one and you're enjoying it. And don't forget to check out some of our links. They do help out the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next review. Thanks for watching.